You've gone through this season, even dating back to last year, the ups and downs. What did it mean to you when you watched that ball go through the uprights?
Man, it means everything. Very emotional. Haven't really processed it yet, but just put in a lot of work, man, and was just focused on right here, right now, the present, and being patient with everything, man. You know, you're going to go through ups and downs, but just continue to put your best foot forward. We did that today, so just very emotional, I would say.
What were you thinking about, like, leading on that during that drive and all that?
Just reminding myself that, you know, I love this. I love this sport. This is what I've dreamed of. And when I was out there, I honestly wasn't thinking about anything. Just went through my process and trusted my preparation, and that was it.
What was your pregame range going that way? Was that on the range? Or?
No, we hit a couple from 58. You know, I didn't really want to overkick in pregame, but I knew if it come down to it, I have to leg for it.
You mentioned it was emotional. Josh also mentioned he got emotional after the game a little bit. What's it mean to hear your teammates continuously just talk about how much they have faith in you?
Man, it means everything. It's why you play the game. You play it for your teammates. And the fact that they've had my back since day one, man, I'd do anything for them. And I'm going to have their back as long as my career is here, you know what I mean? So it means everything, man, and that's what makes this team special. We're close, we have a bond, and we're willing to put it all out there for each other.
When you pick that, obviously it's in between the target, but when do you know it's good? Like the whole way, do you know like it's got the leg,
you know,
or do you still?
Yeah, that's a great question. When I hit the contact of the ball, you know, I know I hit it good, and then I look up, and I could see it going, and there's not a lot of deviation, and then after that, I know.
What's the technical aspect of it all with a kick that long? Obviously, you do different things on different ranges, right? No, you don't.
I don't. No,
Is
that kick.
is that the key?
When I ran out there, Sam told me, "Hey, it's a 30-yard field goal," so I hit it the same. I was telling someone earlier this week, an extra point to me, I'm hitting the same as a 50-yard field goal. Maybe 61, I hit a little harder, but I don't change elevation, don't change anything, just swing.
At what point did you know that you were going to go out and attempt that? Because there were a couple of plays where you didn't gain any, you get closer.
I was preparing myself even when Miami was driving down, but when I saw we passed the 50, we're at the 45-ish, I was like, okay, like, I think we're going to have a chance, so.
When they brought in Lucas, what was your mindset at that point?
Couldn't control that. Just honestly, I just went deeper into my process. Lucas was a great guy. We had a lot of good conversations. We kicked well, but at the end of the day, I couldn't control anything they were doing, so I just really dove into my process.
Did that take you back maybe to your rookie year when you were competing for the job? It was almost like you had to compete for the job.
Yeah, it really just, again, I just had to find the love for the game, man. It really just brought me back to my absolute fundamental, my basics. Kept it really simple, man, and just really honed in on what I could do.
What do you think this can mean for you moving forward the rest of the season?
Yeah, this means a lot. You know, I've been really patient, but at the end of the day, man, I'm only as good as my next kick, so take the confidence with it and keep it moving.
You see a lot of guys around the league that make field goals like this. We've seen it probably 10 times this year. Were you thinking, like, I need my opportunity to do this? Because you hadn't had it yet.
No, I wasn't. I let go of my willful will. I was just going to let whatever happen. I told myself, whatever's going to happen, I'm ready for it. So if it happens, it happens.
You said when they went past the 50, you kind of knew that you needed to be prepared. In that moment, did like Sean come up to you and say, like, hey, is this in your range? Or is it just, hey, the signal goes up that you're going for?
No, we had a certain line, and it was about a yard outside of the line, but Smiley looked at me, and I was already on the field, told him we wanted it. So he trusted me, and I'm thankful that he trusted me to go out there and do what I do.
So you missed one extra point and hit the upright. How do you mentally deal with that when you go out to try 61 yards?
It is what it is, man. Nothing you can do about it.
I mean, is it in your mind at all?
Right after I do a quick dissect. Okay, what happened? Okay, this is what happened. All right, we move forward, make the adjustment, and that's it.
We talked with you in the locker room a few weeks ago. You were pleased with the love that you were shown by the fans.
Yeah.
How did it feel to have that moment in front of the fans here today?
And it feels, again, it's very emotional. To go out there and help my team win, man. It's emotional, and for the fans too, to give them something to cheer about, man, it means a lot.